Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching this video today. This video is titled The Infinite Abundance of the Universe. And this infinite abundance moves through you. You are like a channel for this beautiful radiating energy that's moving through you at all times because you are never disconnected from it. You are God on an inner level, and everything else is God, and we're all one, we're all connected, and so everything is an expression of yourself. So every time you decide to move up to a higher level, a higher version of yourself, start to expand and become more of your potential, of all those things that you've always wanted to become. What happens is anything not in alignment with that new expression of yourself begins to be released out of your energy field. And so when that's happening, you'll notice all the previous thoughts, beliefs, habits, ways of being that you usually have held that are no longer in alignment with this new higher set point that you have for yourself. So everyone has a set point. Everyone has a particular energy vibration where they're comfortable and they stay within a certain range of that comfortable place that they've created for themselves. So you can go a little bit higher or a little bit lower. You won't notice too much of a difference. But when you experience yourself moving up to a really high level, becoming something really new, making some huge changes, having your life be completely set on a whole new path, because that is what your soul is yearning for now, because you have created an energy within you where you are ready for this new way of being, these new changes that are coming in to become your new set point. And this is the infinite abundance of the universe. The universe is always expanding, always growing, always asking us to become even better, to push ourselves, to be the greatest version of ourselves that we can be. So people get a little bit tripped up, especially when they're going through a spiritual awakening, because this is creating an energy within you where you're having to change many of your belief patterns, many of your habit patterns, many of the ways that you used to think and be and the ways that you used to act, and pretty much your whole life goes through an overhaul. And you experience sometimes what's called the dark night of the soul, and you go through and you make some changes and you go in your little space and you go through everything from your life previously, and you decide if this is in alignment with you anymore or not. And that is what this spiritual energy that moves through you does naturally. And the spiritual energy is the infinite abundance of the universe coming in to make way for you to be all that you came here to be. So even though you may not be aware of it, the universe and your soul are all aware of this new vision that you hold for yourself. Sometimes our thinking mind doesn't know exactly what's happening because this is more of a feeling, okay? Staying within a certain vibration and you moving up to a new vibration and you having to kind of meet that new higher level of, thoughts, words, deeds, actions. So as your soul decides it wants to become more, it wants to be greater, it wants to expand and become all the things that you have the potential of becoming, you will go up and meet this new way of being, and merge with it. And in that experience, in that merging with this new, greater potential that you hold for yourself, you feel exhilarated. You feel super happy. You feel excited about life. You are like, wow, wonderful. Everything's great, right? Well, yes, it is. But what happens is because you're not in your normal comfort zone and you're not in your normal set point, you come back to your set point. And then when you come back to your set point, you realize, I liked it better in the higher state. I liked it better in the state that I was in just a little while ago as I was experiencing this new place within me. But you come back to your set point because that's your habitual patterning. And when you come back down to your set point, you're recognizing at this point all the ways in which you have lived your life previously and how they're not currently in alignment with the words, actions, deeds, feelings of this new potential inside of you. And so people get tripped up here and they give up and they get negative. And it's because you have to start acting and being and feeling as this new expanded version of yourself. And so when you experience maybe your regular thoughts or your regular feelings, they're no longer in alignment with this higher aspect of you. So you will oftentimes feel negative. Whereas before, you just had those thoughts normally and it was okay because that was your normal, comfortable zone. So the universe is trying to bring you infinite abundance in every single moment. It's trying to help you expand all the time. The universe, God, your higher self, the angels, the star beings, everything is in alignment with this infinite abundance. Everything wants you to be happy, to succeed, to be loved, to radiate these feelings from within you so that you can be happy. That's the whole point. So when you're no longer happy with where you're at normally, and that has grown old for you, you will come into alignment with a new version of yourself. And then you will have to make some changes within you to become that higher version of you. Now, with this understanding, you don't have to get all upset and feel that things are going bad. You don't have to get negative. You have an understanding now. You have wisdom. You have knowledge of what's occurring in your life. So you can rest in that knowing. And when you start to feel anything that is not in alignment with that new version of who you are, immediately stop yourself and change the thoughts or do something nice for yourself. Okay, sometimes you try to think happier thoughts and that doesn't oftentimes work. And most of the time it's because you're not feeling well. Either you haven't had enough sleep, you haven't eaten a healthy meal, you haven't had time with your friends, you haven't done those things that make you feel happy. Going and getting a massage, doing your yoga, doing those things that make you feel good will increase your level of happiness automatically. So if the thoughts aren't working, if you cannot switch the thoughts around, it's probably something physical is out of alignment. And I've known for years that one of the easiest ways to come back into alignment is to exercise. So running every day, jogging, walking, hiking up a mountain, swimming. I went to the pool. Not this weekend, last weekend. I went to the pool and I got in and I jumped in and I swear for like 2 hours, just swam back and forth from one side of the pool to the other and had the best time because it was great exercise, low impact on the body. You're just flowing through the water. You can exercise forever. So I have a lot of energy. So I was able to swim back and forth pretty much without stopping for about 2 hours. Riding a bike, amazing, for getting your mental state at a higher level. So exercise heals everything. It's kind of amazing, but you want to make sure you're eating properly too, so you have enough calories to burn, especially if you're a vegan or if you eat a raw food diet. You want to make sure you have enough fruit and you have enough calories in your body to burn if you're going to be exercising that much. So you're always creating. Everything is a creation. You want to make sure that your words, things you're speaking to others on a daily basis, the negative, talk that you normally have, that you're being very aware of that. And anytime you find yourself about to say something that's not in alignment with the new version of who you are and the infinite abundance of the universe, then you switch that automatically. Your actions, every action that you do needs to be in alignment with this higher version of who you are. Every feeling, okay? So how does this new version of you feel? How do you feel? How does this new expression of who you are feel? And feel that from your heart, from your expanded heart. Hold the vision of your new expanded self and become it and make that your new set point. And only abundance, infinite abundance, will come to you. Because that is what's normal. It's not normal to not feel good. It's not normal to experience lack of any kind. It's not normal to be sad or upset or frustrated or negative. It's normal to be happy, joyous, loving, laughing, having fun. All of these things are normal. So when you are in that space and in alignment with you, you will experience the infinite abundance of the universe. And that is what I wish for all of you. I love you so much, and have a beautiful, magnificent, wonderful, happy day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.